What's good, people? It is Tony the Savant back again. And before we get started, please like this video, share this video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content and going live on the channel. Also, if you haven't already joined the fam, please hit the subscribe button now as I drop content daily, go live daily, stay very busy on this platform. And lastly, if you don't mind, leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section as I'm always interested to know what y'all think about these topics that we discuss. All right, let's get to the work because Klay Thompson has come out and revealed that there were discussions, several deep discussions with LeBron James about his free agency. Um, and no, it was an article written by Ramona Shelburne with ESPN. I'm not positively sure how she got the news, but anyway, ESPN article writer Ramona Shelburne revealed that Klay Thompson had several conversations with LeBron James about his free agency, and ultimately, what came from that is that Klay Thompson felt that his situation that would that was presented to him with the Lakers was going to be, the exact same kind of situation that he felt like he was dealing with the Golden State Warriors. Now, I reported on this earlier with a YouTube short, a Facebook reel, just when the news broke, but I made a mention in there that Klay Thompson's last 2 years with the Golden State Warriors definitely weren't his best years with the Golden State Warriors. It's not like Klay had a breakout season this past season, and Golden State just came up off of him because his value was at an all-time high. I believe, a lot of what Klay Thompson has received, especially with now the Dallas Mavericks. I don't know if y'all can hear all these fireworks in the back. I'm out here in the country, so they letting them loose. But anyway, uh, I don't know if Klay Thompson's last 2 years with the Golden State Warriors, was it? It was kind of a display that Klay Thompson will never be the Klay Thompson that he was. Understandably, being in Golden State, having to make up for a lot of the youthful players, a lot of the inexperienced players, and, kind of coaching those guys up in real time and giving them on-the-job training. Some of the blame fell on Klay Thompson, but again, Klay Thompson had several abysmal performances against the Lakers in the 2023 playoffs. And last year, he had some very bad performances in the 2024 playoffs. I'll never forget the 0-10 against the Sacramento Kings, and I'm not holding that against them. It's just for me, I don't feel any sadness pertaining to Klay Thompson leaving the Golden State Warriors because it was time. I wanted Klay actually to retire after the 2022 ring because I feel like that would have kept his legacy and his mystique intact. Because I've seen, analysts out here, anytime somebody's having a hot shooting night, Luka or Jalen Brunson, the first thing they say is that this guy is one of the greatest shooters and all that. And it's like, bro, they're going to start disrespecting Klay. I believe I did hear, I heard an analyst compare Joe Harris to Klay Thompson. I think it was back when Joe Harris had won the three-point contest, but it was just the point of the matter that Klay Thompson, would have went out on that ring. Just my opinion, my sports opinion, it would have locked in his legacy and his mystique, as a champion. But having those bad years, it is what it is. So many NBA players have gone through that phase of their career, and so many of them have rejuvenated their careers as well in new locations or just whatever the case. I think that Klay is going to do very well in Dallas. But at the same time, he did say that he felt like the situation that was set up for him with the Lakers would be a lot of scapegoating. And we all know how the circus works around LeBron James. LeBron James gets all of the praise when he wins, gets none of the blame when he loses. I'm positively sure, Klay Thompson has been around in the league for a mighty long time now. Positively sure he's heard stories. He knows how it goes with LeBron James. So even with those conversations that they had, I don't even think that Klay Thompson was going to join the Lakers anyway. And if I can, just for a second, shame Michael Thomas, the father of Klay Thompson. Excuse me, Michael Thomas. Michael Thompson. Michael Thompson, the father of Klay Thompson. And we're just respectfully, no big deal, but he was just kind of fussing at Klay in the public eye. Not fussing at Klay, but just making mentions, kind of dragging Klay a little bit, if you will, because he was upset that Klay Thompson refused to join the LeBron James circus, called the Los Angeles Lakers right now. And I'm just, I just kind of felt that was distasteful. You keep family business in the family. And if, whatever the case, Klay Thompson has turned down the Lakers before. This ain't the first time, so I don't understand why he's so upset about it now. But in his respect, Michael Thompson is one of those low-key, Laker legends that you may not know about, who put in work. And he just don't get all of the press because he played with so many hitters, Kareem, Magic, James Worthy, amongst others. But at the end of the day, I just felt that was a little distasteful, his comments towards his son. But outside of that, Klay Thompson knows exactly what's going on with the Lakers. He would not be joining a championship contender if he were to have joined the Lakers. That one of his goals is to get back to his All-Star form and win another ring. To kind of stick it to the Warriors organization. I totally understand that. Because Klay is a prideful man. He puts in that work. And he's one of those dudes that's always getting slighted, with the top 75 list. There's no way Klay Thompson shouldn't be on the top 75 list with all his epic performances. The man scored, 37 points in a quarter? And you got Dame Lillard over him? Come on, man. 4-time NBA champion. I'm sure, I'm not positively sure, but I'm sure Klay got a couple of All-NBAs on his list, on his resume as well. So, he's been slighted and disrespected all throughout his career. So I would love to see Klay, and Luka and Kyrie for that matter. I root for all those guys, get the job done in Dallas. But again, if he was to go to the Lakers, he would be the scapegoat. And Klay Thompson knows that. Just like us real NBA fans and basketball savants know. The bronzexuals, they talking crazy. Really, they quiet because they just baffled as how the Lakers have not been able to get nothing in free agency. And with the coaches, it's like, bro, Phil Handy. Y'all don't understand. Phil Handy has been LeBron James' right-hand man for at least a decade, I would think. I know all throughout his time during the second Cavaliers stint, I believe Phil Handy was there. He's been with him all throughout the Lakers stint as well so far. And, Phil Handy was one of the coaches fired by the Lakers when they embarrassed Darvin Ham and terminated him for no just cause. Phil Handy was on that coaching staff. And so, the Lakers reached out to him to be on J.J. Redick's coaching staff, and he turned them down. And so I'm sure the broader sexuals are baffled as to how they couldn't even get a guy that they already had on their team. I'm sure Phil Handy is Clutch Sports as well, so they can't even get the guys that's in-house on their team. So anyway, yes, Klay Thompson referred to that, and he did make some comments about Golden State. But this is the thing: he made some comments about Golden State, and I've been hearing people in the basketball communities, try to put an indictment on Steph. And I ain't trying to, I ain't know, Steph is my guy. He's one of my guys anyway. But I'm not sitting here caping and defending for him. I want to say that if there was issues in Golden State, it was because of Draymond Green. It would not be because of Steph. You know what I mean? And Steph and Klay have more than displayed a brotherhood between those two. You know what I mean? And I think that they thick as thieves, I think that the issue has always come with Draymond Green's antics, Draymond Green's inability to grow the heck up, and just mature. And this dude is literally inciting violence on a sports stage. You know what I mean? Like what, where, when, where, why? And at 33, 34, however, Draymond is in his early 30s. He's supposed to been reeled in these temper tantrums and all that stuff. In your 20s, mid-20s, that's okay. That's cool, I guess. But at this point in Draymond's career, being a $100 million a veteran. You know what I mean? You can't go out like that, man. So I believe that the issues that Klay Thompson was referring to that incited his misery are directly linked to Draymond Green, and there's no shot of a doubt about that. We've seen Steph Curry come to tears because of this fool, man. You know what I mean? Like we didn't see Steph Curry deal with so much injuries. Um, Aisha Curry going crazy in the media. This man ain't never cried in the public, but he cried because of Draymond Green acting a damn fool. So that should tell you what you know. That should tell you what you need to know right there. For everybody in the basketball community, again, I ain't defending or caping for Curry, but it's just ironic how when they bring up scapegoat, and they bring up scapegoat in reference to LeBron James, how these idiots think that's some kind of indictment on Steph because in Golden State, they saying that Klay Thompson was supposed to be Steph Curry's scapegoat. No, fam. You know what I mean? If anybody was the scapegoat, if anybody was getting scapegoated for, it's Draymond Green. You know what I'm saying? And it's clear as day. Again, Draymond is clutch sports. They don't hold these clutch sports clowns to any kind of high standard or regular standard like they do everybody else. And Draymond Green has gotten away with more than enough. And I feel bad that the Golden State Warriors are stuck with him because they could have got another easy 10-year run sticking with Jordan Poole, Steph, Klay. You know what I mean? I feel like they would have went a lot further with that core than with the typical core of Draymond, Klay, and Steph. You know what I mean? Put Jordan Poole in Draymond's place, and I ain't saying he gonna get the same kind of value, but you train him up to be the next Steph. You know what I mean? That's what he was trying to be anyway. That's what he's trying to be with the Wizards. So, but yeah, man. End of an era, end of a dynasty for sure. And now we got some insight as to why and exactly what was going down behind the scenes. Oh, how could I forget? Oh my goodness, we're going to extend this video just a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. The deal breaker, the guy that was able to bring Klay Thompson to the Dallas Mavericks was none other than Kyrie Irving himself. Shout out to Kyrie Irving, man, because what was just 4 short years ago that they was ragging this man about being the worst teammate ever, about him being too emotional and all this stuff. Klay Thompson don't come off to me as a guy that is a very emotional guy himself, as far as having his emotions out of whack, but would be in some kind of consensus with a guy that is like that. You know what I mean? I don't think Draymond and Klay are the best of friends. I think they are good friends, but I think that, Klay Thompson just he lets the Draymond stuff brush off his back. I think Kyrie and Klay Thompson are a little bit closer in personalities and approaches to life in the game of basketball than Klay Thompson and Draymond were. So I feel like it's just a feather and Kyrie's cap that he is the one that was able to be the voice that got Klay Thompson to come to the Dallas Mavericks, as Ramona Shelburne reported. I think that's a phenomenal thing that Kyrie Irving should definitely get his praise and attention for, because again, they dragged this man in the media for the littlest and nothingest stuff. And everybody be running around talking about, I get you LeBron James, when I'm talking, when I'm being critical of LeBron James, the LeBron sexuals and the defenders, they come out of nowhere and be, how could you, do this to a black man? Well, LeBron James took the stand on a black man, Kyrie Irving. When Kyrie Irving was getting dragged in the media about that link he shared, not something he said, not something he did, about a link he shared. I think we all share links, ladies and gentlemen. I think we all would be guilty of that. LeBron James was asked by the media about that situation, and he took the stand on Kyrie. He threw him under the bus. So forget LeBron James. Shout out to Klay Thompson for also, being a real one, standing on business, not joining that LeBron James circus, because we all know what it is. It's not a game of charades. We all know what it is. And shout out to Kyrie Irving for being exactly who he's always been. You know what I mean? The guy that Kobe Bryant, a man of high character and standards, um, absolutely adored. I mean, I'm gonna say that the guy that Kobe displayed, to us, the character anyway. The guy that Kobe displayed that I seen, he was a man of high character and standards, and I don't think he would take somebody like Kyrie Irving under his wing. Excuse me, unless Kyrie was of like mind. You know what I mean? So again, kudos to Kyrie Irving. I'm glad to see Klay Thompson in the Dallas Mavericks on the Dallas Mavericks roster. We'll see him in the jersey soon enough. And yeah, man, crazy how this thing was unfolded. Crazy how you bronsexuals are out here. LeBron James got y'all out here looking crazy again. Just crazy, bro. I could never be a bronsexual. Couldn't pay me $1 million to be a bronsexual. But that's it. That's all for this video, y'all. Please like this video, share this video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content and going live on the channel. Also, please hit the subscribe button, join the fam as I get busy on this platform, go live daily, drop content daily. And last but not least, leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section about the topics that we discuss, because I'm always interested to hear from y'all's angle, intrigued to hear what y'all got to say about the topics we talk about. But that's all I got for y'all on this one. It is Tony the Savant. Peace.